Hello everyone, I am here again in 2K. Oh god. The tip. I always lose the tip, don't I? Yeah, okay, it's another outdated 2K video, but just, you know, it's hard. You know what? Why do we need the newest version of every sports game? Well, because of the players, but you know, yeah, that's really the only reason. Anyways. Yeah, so, okay, what am I doing? Yeah, it's the second, the first round of the playoffs. The first round of the NBA playoffs is wrapped up, and I thought I would update and do another one for the second round. So, yeah. Oh, man, see, there you go. Oh, God. Oh, boy. So, yeah, basically. I think I'm just probably going to do the same thing I did last time, where I just, like, go through all these matchups, and, yeah. So to recap, from my prediction video last time, I got 7 out of the 8 matchups right. The one matchup I didn't get right was, yeah, Utah versus Dallas, but I did concede that my prediction was based on Luka being out the whole series, which, you know, he wasn't. But, you know, I feel like even without Luka the whole series, you know, Dallas could have won that. Yeah, which is like probably concerning for the Jazz, and yeah, that's like one of the storylines coming out of this, right? It's been brewing for a while that like the Jazz, the Jazz roster as presently constructed is probably not gonna work out long term, right? Like they've tried it for a few seasons now, and like it might be, you know, like at the very worst, it might be that like, you know, the problem is Rudy and Donovan together, so I hope that isn't the case. I really hope that Rudy and Donovan stay together on the Jazz and just everything else around them change, but you know, it could happen. But you know, yeah, my belief system is that like I'm not believing anything about, you know, Rudy or Donovan getting traded until, you know, it actually happens, you know. I don't know. There's always just like rumors, and I guess, you know, might be why. You know, maybe there are credence to those rumors, but, you know, I don't know. I just don't really see Rudy and Donovan getting split up. Or maybe it's just I don't want to believe it. So, yeah. Anyways, that's like an introduction. Yeah, like I'm bragging about the one I did get right, which is the Celtics over the Nets. Who are these people? Who are these people picking the freaking Nets over the Celtics, man? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It literally is. Like, the Celtics were the better team. Yeah, the Celtics were the better team. The Nets had, arguably, you know, the best players on paper, but didn't really turn out that way, didn't it? And, yeah. I guess another thing for me is that, like, dude, I am... I think I'm on the Celtics bandwagon. I don't know, whatever it is. You know, yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not a fan of any of these teams other than like Denver, probably. I'm just an enjoyer of these teams, but I don't know. I really like Boston, man. I don't know. Like Boston is really cool. I really like just how they played in this series versus the Nets. Yeah, and they're fun to root for, you know? I don't know. Jason Tatum is just only 24 years old, man. Yeah. And that was another narrative that kind of got, you know, squashed, right? It wasn't really a narrative. It was just like, there was like a tot, you know? There were like tots in the beginning of the season because the Celtics in the beginning of the season weren't like, yeah, they were bad. Yeah, they had a very mediocre record heading into before January, right? And then like since January they, you know, had the best record in the leagues. Yeah, one of the best records in the league. So yeah. And like one of the questions surrounding them when they were bad was just like, is it time to split Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown up? Is it time? Is it time to split them up? Or something like that. Or like just explore options, right? Not split them up, but just explore options if you want to trade them, right? And that was the thing, like Jaylen Brown was one of the players involved in like the who's gonna get traded for Ben Simmons saga, you know? That happened. Oh man. Yep. There you go. Ooh, there's a foul call. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself that I got Celtics Nets right. You know, I should have been bold and ask and said the Celtics would sweep, but you know, I don't know. I guess I'm not that bold. And also, I got Philly over Toronto exactly right, and I said I wanted to get that one wrong. I meant it, you know. Oh man, I did say I didn't want to get that wrong. It was a yeah, it was a thing like Philly. Yeah, because Philly was up 3-0, and then, you know, Toronto won 2 in a row after that. There were rumblings like, wait, could this Doc Rivers coach team, and if you don't know about Doc Rivers has blown 3-1 leads in his coaching career. So, yeah, like, could he be the first one to blow a 3-0 lead? Because, yeah, an NBA team has never blown a 3-0 lead. Yeah. Yeah, an NBA team has never come back down from 3-0. It happened in hockey, right? But it hasn't happened, and in baseball, but it hasn't happened in the NBA. You know, all of this information, mind you, I'm retaining from like ESPN. Okay, like I'm an addict. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had like a thought that I was like I'm probably like the prototype. I'm like patient zero for like, can you breed an NBA fan true? R/NBA and ESPN and like First Take and Undisputed, and it's like, god dang. That's basically it, man. It's sad, isn't it? Look, man, I don't know. If the pandemic didn't happen, I wouldn't be in this position. I don't know what I'd be talking about had I gotten an Elgato, but, you know, I don't know. Oh, man. So, yeah, Philly won over Toronto in 6 games. Yeah. I haven't gotten to any of the... I guess I'm just, like, wrapping up all the things. Yeah, Memphis won over Minnesota. Minnesota blew a bunch of leads. There were a lot of protesters in that. Phoenix won over the Pelicans. It looked a bit scary because Booker got injured with his hamstring in game 2. Was it? Yeah, Golden State won over Denver. Yeah, pretty damn convincingly. Jordan Poole has ascended. Oh my god, look at all these rebounds. Oh. Jordan Poole has ascended. Yeah, okay. And I went over. Okay, so the Heat went over the Hawks. Yeah, okay, yeah. Like, basically just all the higher seeds won. There were no, like, lower seed upsets, unfortunately. The Bucks won over the Bulls. Yeah, it seemed like the Bulls maybe could pull it out because Chris Middleton got injured, but yeah, you know, Caruso and friggin', yeah, Caruso being out, you know, Zach LaVine being somewhat injured kind of hindered that. But anyways, yeah, so those are all the first round matchups, I guess, summarized. So the second round matchups. All right. Okay, should I start in the West? Okay, Phoenix versus Dallas. Okay, what do I think? I think it's gonna be exciting. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dallas, by the way, the first time they have reached the second round since 2011, and 2011 is when they won their only championship against the Heat. Yeah. So yeah, Phoenix versus Dallas. Who am I picking? Yeah, Phoenix. What do you mean? I'm picking Phoenix. Yeah. Obviously, like, you know, with a team as good as Dallas, yeah, there's a chance Dallas could win, obviously. All of these matchups right now are like the lower seed obviously has a significant chance to win rather than like a slight chance. So, yeah. I don't know what's going to be the easiest like of these second round matchups. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to get to one later on. That might be. But yeah, for now I guess like I'm picking Phoenix. You know, I guess should I try to provide more of like X and O stuff? Yeah. I mean, it's all, yeah, it's that like that Phoenix has like the size advantage, don't they? Yeah, it's that, yeah, Phoenix has like people to defend guys like Jalen Brunson and friggin' Spencer Dinwiddie who've been like really good for the Mavs, right? And like, yeah, they have the personnel. Phoenix has the personnel to guard Luka, right? So, you know, if like, yeah, Dallas, yeah, I think Dallas wins the series if they just like, if all of those people like get hot at the right times and like, you know, shoot the brakes off of Phoenix. But, you know, I think, yeah, I'm going with Phoenix because, you know, they're just, I trust their friggin' lineup more. Yeah, obviously. You know, Aiden, Bridges is, Mikal Bridges is great defensively, you know. Chris Paul, obviously. Yeah, but I mean, you know, he went 14 for 14 in a closeout game, so, you know, anyways. Yeah, I guess that's that matchup wrapped up. Okay, the other one in the West, Memphis versus Golden State. Ooh, yeah, again, I don't care about getting anything right or wrong this round, so. Oh man, again, I really, I believe in Memphis, man. I really believe in Memphis. Like, I think like one thing you could, yeah, like you could take like the Minnesota series one of two ways. You could take it as like Memphis is really young and inexperienced and they let Minnesota get those leads. But you could also flip it in that like they're a gritty team and they always grind it out and they're always like persistent, right? You could also like flip it and be like, yeah, like Minnesota in that series like was inexperienced and young and dumb and freaking gave up all those leads because of just incompetence. But you know, I don't know. Just I believe in Memphis, man. I believe, I believe in Ja Morant. I don't know. They have a lot of people, and like I think, yeah, yeah. Early on, Memphis was one of like the losses that Golden State had when they were like really good early on in the season. So. I guess I'm just basing it off of that. But obviously, like, you know, the Warriors. Yeah, I think the Warriors are probably should be the favorites in this series. But you know, yeah, and also like Memphis is the higher seed, but only by one. Yeah, so only by one. So yeah, another important factor is that Memphis is gonna have home court. So if they can just push it to 7 games, the game 7 will be in Memphis. So. That's a good thing for them. Yeah. Oh, just those shots got blocked. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I guess. I don't have any X and O reasons beyond that. You know, I know about the shooting. I know about Steph Curry. But, you know, that's the thing. It's like, it's always not. Like, Steph Curry hasn't been freaking shooting the brakes off, right? Yeah. I keep on using that expression. But like at any given moment, Steph is like always can activate that like greatest freaking shooter alive who will never miss a shot mode, right? And like that's the thing, like Clay has that too, and Jordan Poole is starting to have that too. So it's like it's a bit scary. It's a bit scary. And then it's like, you know, Draymond gets them all those open shots, and then freaking, you know. Yeah, Andrew Wiggins can also be really good sometimes too. It's like it's kind of, you know, deaf. The lineup is called deaf for a reason. Okay, so that's the West sorted out. Okay, the East. Okay, I guess I'll save the more interesting one for last. Yeah. Okay, Celtics versus the Bucks. All right. Again, yeah, I think I'm gonna have a 50% rate if I'm wrong on these. Okay, so because I'm picking Boston. Okay, I'm picking Boston. You know, I don't know. Chris Middleton. Yeah, Chris Middleton is out for. I think the latest report I saw from Woj is that like he's out for pretty much all of the series, right? Yeah, because it's a grade 2 MCL strain. Yeah, so. That probably is going to impact Milwaukee a good bit. But, you know, obviously, like, Milwaukee isn't going to be counted out of the series because of that, right? You know, Giannis is, like, a force, right? But, you know, obviously the thing I'm going with is that, like, if you can defend, you know, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving like that, like, who's to say you can't, you know, defend Giannis, right? Who's to say? Like, literally, who's to say? Like, who do you have to who do you have to defend on like Milwaukee other than Giannis, right? Because their big tree is like, was it Middleton, Giannis, and Drew Holiday, and like I don't know. I think Drew Holiday can be good offense. I don't know. Again, I'm an enjoyer. Like, I think he can score like a lot, but yeah, he's known more for his defense than his offense. So, yeah. There's other people on Milwaukee who can score like, yeah, Brook Lopez, but I don't know. Like the Celtics just, you know, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, like our offense, you know, are like the 10 poles of the offense. And then Robert Williams, you know, their defensive guys returned. And then Marcus Smart is defense, you know. And then like, yeah, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown also can play defense really well too. So, yeah, it's you know, I think I'm just going with the Celtics because of that amazing defensive display. Like, I really think they can keep it up against Milwaukee. I really think they can. It's not going to be as easy, but you know, because the thing with the Nets is that they didn't have any depth. You know, they didn't have any depth. You know, that basically they had the 2 stars. And that was pretty much it, other than like Bruce Brown for some games and like Blake Griffin for like 5 minutes in games 3 and 4. But you know, Brooklyn didn't have depth. You know, Milwaukee has depth. You know, keep on saying that word. I don't know. I'm saying the TH, guys. I'm saying the TH. So yeah. Okay, the last freaking Eastern Conference Finals matchup. No, semifinals matchup. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, Miami versus Philly. So, the interesting thing about this series is that only today, it was reported that Joel Embiid suffered an injury to his orbital bone, which is like his face, right? Which is like his face. I don't know. The orbital is in your face, right? Was it like Canelo? Canelo like fractured like Billy Joe Saunders like orbital right when he fought him. I didn't watch that fight, but that's one of the things I learned. So yeah, Joel Embiid. Yeah, it's an injury, and then it just said that he was listed out indefinitely, right? I think I also saw that it doesn't require surgery. Yeah, like it doesn't. It's an injury that doesn't require surgery, but he'll be listed just out indefinitely. Yeah, basically, there's no timetable for his return at all. It's just he injured his orbital, suffered like a mild concussion from like a shot to the face by Pascal Siakam against the Raptors in Game 6, right? You know, which kind of makes you think that like, you know, he already had been dealing with a thumb injury in his like shooting hand, right? That you know, that would require surgery, but like he decided to just like play through it, right, and just like manage the pain. But it's like, yeah, you know, it kind of makes you think that like they were up 3-0, like if they, you know, finished the series out in 4 games, you know, yeah, it's kind of, you know, so yeah, obviously, again, even if Embiid wasn't injured, I would pick Miami, right? Like Embiid healthy, that same Sixers team that took 6 games to defeat Toronto, I feel like I would take Miami over Philly, right? I would take Miami over it because, you know, yeah, again, just because of Miami's like depth, right? They have the personnel, they have like people to guard, right? Yeah, Miami's also like great defensively. They have like yeah, they just have people. I don't know. Was it Max Strus, Gabe Vincent? You know, they just, I don't know. Yeah, Tyler Hero, you know, Duncan Robinson. They have like really good role players and like people who can step up at any given moment and like make good shots, you know. So yeah, even if Embiid wasn't injured, I would have picked Miami. So I guess I'm gonna pick Miami here. I don't know if Joel Embiid will return, right? I think he could, but yeah, as of right now, it seems like Miami has a very, very clear path to the Eastern Conference Finals and maybe the finals at this point, right? And it's also looking like that for Boston, right? With Chris Middleton being injured, right? It really is a thing, yeah. That like Miami and Boston are probably, right now it's looking like they're the most likely Eastern Conference Finals matchup, right? Yeah. And like for the West, it's probably the Suns and the Warriors, right? But I want it to be the Suns and the Grizzlies, so, you know, anyways. Yeah. Should I talk about like Philly's roster? I mean, you know. Yeah, I mean, other than Embiid, there's Harden, and like, you know all the freaking narratives, like Harden needs to like be good. Like he wasn't really that good in the Sixers series, in the Toronto series, except for the last game. So yeah, it is always a thing. Yeah, with Embiid healthy, they needed Harden to step up anyway in order to like have a chance against Miami, in my opinion. So, in my NBA fan, NBA enjoyer opinion. So, yeah, wow, just messed up that inbounds. Anyway, I guess those are all my like second round matchups. Yeah, my second round matchup predictions. Okay, so should I run it through again? Yeah. Okay. The Sun. Yeah, the Suns, the Grizzlies, the Celtics, and the Heat. That's who are gonna advance. Okay. Those are the matchups. Oh man, I'm just gonna hold off on making a finals prediction now. So, yeah. Yeah, did I get it? I didn't, yeah, like, who's the, yeah, I missed some awards last time, didn't I? I just missed Six Man of the Year, yeah. I mean, obviously it's Tyler Hero. I'm not good enough, I'm not involved enough to give a number 2 and number 3, okay, so, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, those are my second round matchups. Yeah, is it as good a video as last time? I don't know. Are there any other, like, interesting storylines that happened, you know? Oh, yeah, the frickin', yeah. The KD, you know. KD, man, yeah, never change KD. KD is always petty. His thing, his burner accounts and frickin' stuff. And, like, Kyrie is tweeting about, like, puppet masters and, like, using his name being worth, like, billions of dollars. And, like, you know, like, black athletes being, like, you know, manipulated by the media and stuff. You know, Kyrie just calling out the national media, aka ESPN. You know, and Stephen A is very tired of that. So, yeah. And also, like, Ben Simmons, like, still not playing, right? Which I don't really understand why people are upset at. Yeah. Yeah. The thing with Katie is that, like, god dang, my voice is dry. Yeah, that like Charles Barkley like friggin' implied that he was a bus driver, a bus rider, not a bus driver when he was with Golden State. So yeah, it's the whole thing. You can look it up. My voice is dying. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Please, I need water. Please. Anyways, good night, everyone.